don't do anything on that. Hello people. I'm just gonna copy this link across in it to the other stream. Hopefully, are we in focus? Shall we? Any better? We focused?
Yeah, I think that looks a bit better.
Cool. We will try and get this link across to other places so that people can join. I'm going to edit the description quickly first because I didn't change it when I set up the new stream. We'll sort that again in a minute, but that will do for now. Gonna give, oh, come on, little PC. I know you're using my rubbish internet, but oh, we've got one person.
We've got one person. One person's managed to find it.
So I need to copy the link for that and pop it. Except, can I actually see? Trying this. Maybe this will. Hello, John. Nice to see you. Hopefully we will get a few more people joining now that we have this. I'm just going to edit it in a few places so that people have the right link. Cool, B is with us. Sorry about all of this. We literally tested it yesterday and it was absolutely fine, but it, messed up and yeah, but oh well, we're here now. Good. People seem to be finding it. I've updated in a couple of places. So yeah, hopefully I might just post in my Facebook group saying new link. What's life under COVID? I don't know what you mean. Maybe. Yeah, so it wouldn't let us go live. And then when I tried to go live, it just wouldn't connect, which is why everyone was getting the loading screen of death. But then it just, it wasn't working and it was just keeping loading. So then we tried to refresh it and then I couldn't get back to go live stream on the same stream, which is why I just decided to, but I was having difficulties getting it to connect at all. But anyway, that's enough about technical difficulties. Yeah, everything does go wrong under COVID. So this is going to be a completely different plan with me because I am going to be planning not absolutely nothing. I've come up with some plans, but my difficulty is, so those of you that don't know, my boyfriend also is a doctor. He got one of the random swabs for COVID and tested positive. We've been completely well, completely asymptomatic, but it does mean I'm now in complete self-isolation for 14 days. So all of next week, and then we'll be back to normal after this week is finished. So this will be like my second 7 days of self-isolation. So I have got very little to plan. So I've tried to come up with some things, which is what this list is, but I don't really know how this is going to go because I don't know what I'm going to plan or how I'm going to format it and stuff. So we're just going to get on with it and hope for the best. I have this new little reusable sticker album, which I put all my stickers ready. So I've got like the Monday to Sunday there and like the ones that are repeated there. So that's what we're using, and we are using, I forgot to show you the kit, didn't I? This Whiskers on Kittens Plannerface kit is an old kit. It is in removable matte. I actually think I got it for a birthday at some point. My mum bought it for me, so it's at least as my birthday is in April, it's at least a year old, if not 2 years old. But no, I'm here, I'm smiling, stuck at home but smiling. I also have these Thumbelina print. This was a freebie with, I think, a Lily Blossom Designs order. So I've got this, and they've got different self-care things on. So I thought I would use this week as I've got more time than normal. So that's what we're using. And we have this Fox and Cactus cat washi because it's Whiskers on Kittens, cats. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So this is my horizontal turned hourly. I do have an hourly for next year, and I have remade time strips. In fact, I've got the sheet of time strips for the hourly just to show you. So my new hourly will go from 6 till, it'll go from exactly the same times, but 9 to 5 is going to be like jammed together. So that's what I'm going to be doing in my hourly. So yes, all the self-care. Yeah, that is what we need at the moment. Cool, so let's get started with the top washi. You know what I haven't pulled out? Sweetie, will you go and get my large sticker album that's in the... In fact, I want to bring the box of stickers up. I haven't pulled out the box of stickers in the family room. Do you want to go get that? Cause I haven't pulled out my April 2020, May 2020. God, it's May. So I can't actually start with washi. So let's start with the sidebar. I have removed all of the pages from this planner that are not necessary. So it literally goes end of June to the back. And the start is just straight into the planner. So it's actually not as bulky as it used to be. So I don't feel as bad turning it like this anymore, which is nice. I use this kit in my Erin Condren haul to set up and to test boxes and stuff, which is why some of the stickers you will be able to tell have been peeled up and popped back down. And I think I don't actually even have glitter headers with this kit. I should possibly have pulled out some foiled ones, but we will just use washi for this sidebar. Or, in fact, my box of stickers has arrived, kindly brought by my boyfriend. We are using gold foils, so if I pull out the right sticker album, we can use some foiled headers. Oh, those blue ones match really well. Let's use those. These are Morello papery. In fact, let's pull out all of this little set of functionals. Because you know how I love extra boxes and things. Oh, how are you moving in? Oh, have you moved your old pages into the new EC, Sarah? Is that how you've done it? Yes, all the recoiling was worth it. I filmed my recoiling video. I was meant to film it yesterday, but I filmed it earlier in the week, being off work and all that. So I recoiled 5 planners, which is a little bit excessive probably, but it felt necessary at the time, and it worked for me. So I have removed the day extender from my sidebar because I realised, well, I now have a daily petite planner that I can use to plan out my day-to-day. So I don't really need the lists anymore. And also, it was just getting too bulky and I didn't like it. I need to work out what I'm going to do with my sidebar when I move into the hourly, because it's going to be a completely different length. Yeah, so has anybody else bought new ECs to move into? I know Beth has, and I know, well, Sarah has said she has. So how are you moving it into next week? That's what I was asking. Are you're too scared to recoil? Fair. Yeah, recoiling, it's not that much effort and it's not that scary. It does just work quite well. I'm really not prepared for this stream because I haven't got a habit tracker pulled out either. I am prepared, don't get me wrong. You're tempted to move to a horizontal. Ooh. I mean, I loved my horizontal for the first 6 months, but then it got a bit like... I was bored of cutting everything down and I wanted a more structured way of planning, which is what the hourly has brought to me. So I'm hoping that I will stick with it. So I've actually bought an 18-month hourly, and that was 2 of the planners I recoiled. Is I coiled the 6 months and the 12 months of the 18 months separately, so that I can get back on a calendar year for my ECs. And Hetty, EC customs, you pay when you check out. So your shipping is £25 and then it calculates customs for you, and it just does it there and then, which is really, really helpful for, you know, knowing how much you're paying. But it is a big chunk when you pay. So it seems like a lot, it adds a lot, but yeah. Ooh, Franken planning the daily duo and hourly together. So yeah, I've been super tempted by the daily duo, and it was that's the reason I bought the daily petite, because I wanted to see whether daily planning is something that was going to work for me, and obviously I got it. I filmed my haul, and my boyfriend didn't interrupt me, but he found out about his COVID test during that time. He'd literally got the text when he got home from work. So bless him, he let me finish filming my video so that, you know, it didn't have the impact of me being like, what? And then he told me. So I've not had a chance to use my daily petite whilst at work, so we will see what it's like when I'm back at work. But for now, it is working really, really well for me. Yeah, it was a massive debate last July whether horizontal or hourly. And I keep feeling like I am. Are we in focus? I keep feeling like I am copying Llama letters, but I do actually like separately decide on my planners, and then I've just like happened to get the same one as hers the last couple of times. Surgeon's phone won't unlock to see if to get this to focus better. Are we focused? I feel like it's blurred, but I can't get it to focus any better. I might pull it up the stream somewhere else. In fact, I could just follow my own link, couldn't I? That would be the way forward. Because, you know, excessive amounts of PCs. What? Okay, we actually do look like we're relatively in focus, so hopefully that's fine. Let's close that again. Yeah, so Beth didn't only get the debates on my videos, she also got the debate in person all the way back and all the way to Scotland Planner Meet. Let me just grab my daily petite to show you. So this is my daily petite, and I am daily planning at the moment. So this is sort of the format I'm using. So I have like, I'll use the page with Beth stickers on. This was a sampler from Beth, all of the stickers except the headers. And this is today. So I'm generally either using EC stickers or samplers in here at the moment. So we have 3 sections. So like my main priorities for the day, that these are the things that I really want to get done. Little things, so things that take sort of 10 to 20 minutes, 5 to 20 minutes that I just need to do at some point during the day here. And then things that I want to do at some point. It's just somewhere to like brain dump little things that I need to do. And then this area is like any tasks or anything for the day, like the big main things, or a full box pretty. So my boyfriend had an exam that day. My main thing I wanted to do that day was get my shop accounts up to date. This is my 1-year anniversary in the shop. The sale is still ongoing. I think most of you have already either purchased or know about it, but yeah. So this is my daily petite. I'm currently considering recoiling it onto a coil because I prefer coil to bound, but we'll see. Anyway, that's that. We need so that's how I'm planning at the moment. I absolutely love the daily petite. It's working really, really well for me, but I don't know whether it will work as well when I'm back at work because I don't have as much free time in my day, and I don't know whether I'll go back to the problem of it being completely overwhelming. That I'm planning way more than I have time for, which is the bonus of the hourly. It allows me to like only plan for the things I have time for. Thank you. I love it too. So let's cut this bottom washi in half. Oh, this kit is so old. It's not actually a full box. It's extra washi on the washi page. Am I going to be brave and not measure this washi? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't trust me. So yeah, I'm really pleased with my decision to move to an hourly. And I cannot wait to get it started. Like, I'm literally counting down the weeks until it starts, which is interesting. There are 7 weeks in this planner after this one. And I've slightly annoyed myself because I've removed some of the things I actually use in my planner. So I've taken out like my period tracker that sits at the front of my planner to put in my new 6 months. Sorry, I've just needed to focus to cut that. And that's slightly annoying because I still need that every day, or, well, on the days I need to put something in it, but it's just like hovering around ready to use. So I'm going to pop the kit washi at the top of the page and then the proper washi underneath it. The only thing I'm going to miss in the hourly is because there's only space for one strip of washi, I'm going to not be able to, I'm actually just going to rip this. I often don't rip it, I use a knife to cut it, but because it's not premium matte, it's removable matte, it actually tears. And I've actually ripped that too short, but oh well, it's fine. We'll just budget along a bit. How do I do my period tracker? Let me grab my other planner in a second and I will show you. Let me just finish this washi and then I will show you. But basically I use, Beth used to do little hearts in her shop that are on clear paper, and I use the same ones that I use in like my mood tracking. I use those, and so this may be way too much information, but I have an implant. So my periods are a bit erratic, which is why I decided to start tracking them, because I had a like 2-month period, which was not fun. I went to the doctors and like double checked it was nothing else going on. Don't worry about that. But that's why I started tracking them. So yeah, let me just grab my other planner. I will be back in 1 second. Just talk among yourselves while I'm gone. Here we go. So, yeah, little hearts, different colours mean different things. So, like how heavy the period is and stuff like that. So I just use this, like, dashboard page for that. And then I just have a little key down here. So, yeah, I use Beth's little hearts for that, which is why I use them all the time. So, yeah, that is the basis of the kit already done, even though I was just... Well, I say already done, it's been like 15 minutes. So let's go in and pop down things that are happening every day. So I'm actually going to pop that I am off work every single day, because it is not normal for me to be off work. So Monday to Friday, I'm just going to pop a little strip of washi down and pop a day off script. So that's how I'm going to start every single day. So using my removable sticker book. Yeah, I'm so well stocked up on hearts now. Beth, because she's taking clear paper out the shop generally, she sent me all of her leftover hearts, bless her, because she's a superstar. What I am going to miss is I've learned where I need to line up these stickers, so it's going to take me forever to work out how to line up stickers again. But we will get there, I am sure. I'm going to be miss being able to see some of the hours as well. That is the one downside of the hourly, is because the columns aren't that much wider than an EC box. You don't have that extra little bit of space where you can see the times. But that's fine, we'll make it work. I always manage to cleverly layered that so that you couldn't see the little tiny bit of this cut slightly off these sheets of time strips, and you could see the registration mark for the silhouette. So I've managed to cover that up. So basically off work all week, but I'm not marking it on Saturday or Sunday because weekend, and I would have been off anyway. I feel quite guilty because I should have been on call both Monday and Friday, but obviously self-isolation means I can't be. So that is what it is. So that's those. Next thing to do is possibly, yeah, so I keep the hearts. You can see them poking out there in the back of my planner, so that I can use them. So I use keep the colours that I'm using for my mood tracker that month, which is like this. And the ones I use for my period tracker are always in the back. Cool, so that's that. Next thing to mark in is my yoga, and I'm still going to have my yoga and a little activity for the morning popped in. So I think I'm going to pop those down first. I don't know why I've folded the planner, because, to be honest, that's how I still want it. So I'm just going to go through and pop down either a sticker for either my activity for the morning or yoga. And I'm using foiled yoga, like rose-coloured days yoga icons this week, which is very different for me, but that's yellow and that's yellow. I don't want to put two yellow next to each other, so let's not. Yeah, the hearts are really helpful for tracking, but Beth's premium paper is so gorgeous, so I'm not sad that her scripts are all moving to premium paper, because her premium paper is the most beautiful paper, so it's cool. So yeah, she's removing clear paper because she's moving completely to premium paper, and her premium paper is beautiful. If you've got an order with me at the moment, I didn't do the other half of the week, that wasn't very smart, was it? If you've got an order with me at the moment, I think all of my anniversary orders, I've got a sampler from Beth in, so you can try her paper, but it is a beautiful premium matte. It's kind of like Hannah's premium matte. Let's put a weekend banner in, actually. Shall we go foiled weekend banner or script weekend banner? I'm going to pop down my yoga sticker while you guys answer that question for me. I'm happy with either. Oh, foiled. Beth votes foiled. Any other votes? Oh, so you can still make a few. That's good. No, the hearts are like, I literally use them every day because I use them for my mood tracking. They're great. Foil. We're voting foil. Cool. Let's pull out my week foil book again. What have I done with it? It's right in front of my face. So, all my foil is separated into, they're right at the front, foil colour, and then I've got functionals at the front of each album. Then I think I want to use Luna, the big Luna. So I've got functionals in these albums. I've got functionals at the front and overlays at the back. And then in my other album, I've got script at the front and icons at the back. All of the foil for an end wiggle. I mean, we'd know how I love a good foil wiggle, especially since I don't know how many full boxes and overlays I'm going to be using this week, because I don't know where I'm going to fit full boxes because I'm in all day. So that's going to be interesting. We'll work that out as we go along. Cool. So that's in. So we can now pop my yoga stickers in. So that is in the Luna font, and that is the biggest size. I am using, if you haven't established, I'm using gold foil this week, because basically I choose my foil. I know other people do it other ways, but I essentially choose my foil colour based on the washi that I think matches the kit best. So this washi has gold foiled on. Yeah, I may well use full boxes to block out time periods for working on like specific things. That is probably the best plan I've got at the moment, but I don't know how much of that there's going to be, because I jump around a little bit in what I do. So we'll see how that gets on. What I haven't pulled out is like my functional half circles and stuff, and hexagons, which I realised because I was like popping these down without any backing. So there's hearts there. These circle outlines. The paints are my favourite, so we'll use those. And we'll use fully foiled hexagons. I'm trying to only pull out one of each because I have so many layering functionals now. I'm missing one. Chevrons. Yeah, well, that I feel like I need to mix up what I use, so I try and only pull out hearts. I try and only pull out the half foiled hearts, for example. yeah, the hexagons are my favourite too. So that's yoga marked in every single day, and that's all I have to mark every day. So normally I'd go in and mark work. We think Soshin will be back at work on Monday, because he's only got to self-isolate for 7 days because he's the confirmed case. But we don't actually know that, so that's what I'm not going to mark in his work because I don't really know whether he's going to be at work yet. Somebody said, yeah, come back on Monday. Other people have been like, no, you need another week off. So we don't know. Yeah, I sometimes, because I use 2 different foils with a kit, if I choose the washies that match the kit best, I tend to end up with the foils that I think would look best anyway. I suppose with my monthly kits, I always choose the washi that looks best. What I haven't considered is I'm now washing my hair in the mornings because of not having to have a shower when I get home from work, and that just is what fits in my day. I'm just marking in my videos, by the way, while I talk. So I need to pop in washing my hair. That's the other things that's like on specific days, and that's just going to go underneath. That's going to be like my morning task for those days. So one of those days is Friday. I'm going to use one of the paint swatches. And I am running low on wash hair stickers, so I'm using bath time stickers because I don't think I've got more bath stickers than I will ever use. So I might as well use them for something functionally. So I'm using those for washing hair. So Friday is a wash hair day and Tuesday is a wash hair day. And both of those days had stuff down, so I can use layering things for them. Where's my other washer? So yeah, I'm using up my baths. I'll keep some bath stickers because I will have baths occasionally, but I won't use the 3 sheets of bath stickers I have. And then I need to buy some new hair wash stickers because I literally have 3 left, so I'm just saving the 3 I got for a week where I wash my hair 3 times because I wash my hair every 3 days. So some weeks, most weeks it's 2, but every 3rd week it's 3 times I wash my hair a week. If that makes any sense. The other thing that's easy to mark in is tidying on Sunday morning. We always tidy our living area and bedroom on a Sunday morning, so I have a little bin to mark that in and a tidy script from my shop. That's it. Yeah, no, the hexagons are my favourite layering thing. The hexagons or the paint. I really love the paint. So basically the ones I came out with first. Oh, yes, please add hair wash to your dino thing. I would only ever buy your dinos if, like, basically the character stickers I prefer to buy hand-drawn only ones. So yeah, that is it to start with. I've got me time to mark on every day, so I've got like my me time stickers pulled out there, but it's going to move around, so I don't know when to mark it in. Though I'm sort of tempted. Opinions, guys. Do I put the self-care thing and my me time at the bottom of every day, or at the top of every day, or do I move them around depending on the time I think I'm going to do them, because I think it just will vary when I do them. So yeah, we'll decide that, and then we will move on to the day-to-day depending on the answer for that. I am just going to run. My prescription needs collecting this week. My brother's going to have to collect it for me. I just need to check when I need it by, because I've got the sticker to do it, but I forgot to check when it's due. So I need my prescription on Thursday. So I'm going to pop in on, I think, Wednesday. I'm going to pop in to ask him to collect my prescription. Oh, we've got different answers so far. People vote so that we have joint answers at the moment. I will pop in the prescription. Don't know where to pop it though, because I'm asking my brother to do it, because obviously I can't go and do it. See, I'd normally put that like at the bottom of the day. Beth's pointed out that if I put them at the top or bottom of each day, I wouldn't always do it. I'm going to put them in the time I'm going to try and do them, I think. My worry about that is that I don't actually know what time I'm going to do all of them. But we'll see. So every day I want to either do a house task or a guide task. Basically because I need something to do every day and I wanted something to mark in my planner. So that's why that is really. I was going to try and come up with some excuse, but that is genuinely why it is. What I forgot was that Thursday, it is a Twinkle Thursday in the shop. So I need to mark that in as well. I noticed because it's literally like the only thing I have to plan on Thursday. Cool. So Monday, I've used my stickers to cover up my list, and it's very confusing. We need both list and stickers for being able to be seen. So I want to brainstorm my next lot of new releases. If you've got any suggestions for the next lot of new releases, drop them in the comments because that's a pink box and there's a pink appointment label directly above it, so let's not use that. We'll use this other appointment label. So I want to brainstorm the next set of new releases. So I tend to like pull out ideas that people have suggested or whatever. And in fact, I'm going to pop in the next day I want to design. And this is where I am going to use a full box to mark off some time. I'm going to use the dress for designing. So most of this day will be designing. So I'm going to put a house task first. And then from like 1 o'clock onwards. Maybe no, a bit lower than that. Let's just do Tuesday first. Why not? So for Tuesday I want to put in a house task, and I'm going to use a quarter box for that. There, I mean, washing my hair will not take till 10. My morning routine ends at like 9 at the minute because I'm getting up at 7:30 rather than 6:30, which is quite nice. So that's for the house task, and then we're going to pop in designing and use a full box to cover up some space for designing. It probably won't take all day, but it might. It depends what sort of drawing mood I'm in. Sometimes like designing is dead quick, and other times it seems to take me forever. Oh, that's good. I mean, it's annoying that you haven't been. So Beth just said her husband's just worked out a quicker way to do her script stickers, which is amazing, but annoying that you've not been doing it that way so far. So that's Tuesday basically done, other than my me time and my task for the my self-care task. Oh God. Peeled off my Monday sticker. I think Tuesday I'm going to use the go to bed early because Soshin will have been back at work, we think. So it's a good opportunity to try and go back to bed, to go to bed early, and then before that we're just going to pop in the me time. I'm going to use a hexagon and one of my many. This one's probably a little bit big, but it's fine. So that's Tuesday planned dead quickly, basically because that full box is never going to stay stuck. So what's the quicker way, Beth? How are you going to quicker, or well, you might not want to share actually. So yeah, I want to brainstorm my designs, and then I think I'm going to spend some time with my mum and do a guide task. So let's pull out a flag from the kit for the guide task. I'm just going to pop that there, and then I want to do the listings for both the Thrifty Thursday this week and the Twinkle Thursday that will be the week after, and I'm going to use a half box for that. I'm going to use the shoes half box, and so that's Monday. This is how you plan absolutely nothing. You go, oh, maybe I could do these things. Apparently that's how I probably half these things aren't going to happen on these days, but they're things I know I want to do at some point during the week, so that's fine. On Wednesday, I am trying to make like a master list of my friends and their birthdays and stuff. I made the master list of my friends and people, but I need to start getting together their actual birthdays and addresses, and I basically want to take some time on Wednesday to sit and message loads of them. So that's the first job we're going to do on Wednesday. Then I think I'm going to take some time to do a guide job or guide activity. Basically, we're trying to get the guide accounts are quite behind. Well, not quite behind. They're a bit behind. We're trying to get them completely up to date and then keep them up to date. Because that's what I did with my shop accounts. I got them completely up to date, and now I do them monthly, and it's just so much easier. Then in the evening, I'm hoping to get some wax paper to play with to see if I can make some more of these little sticker albums that are double-sided rather than just single-sided and like used sticker sheets basically. So I'm going to have a play with that because the paper should arrive on Wednesday. And then we need to decide which day I'm not going to do a self-care thing on. I don't know whether to do it on the Monday, not have a self-care thing on the Monday. Magazine, biscuits and a cup of tea. That sounds like a good self-care thing for Wednesday. And then before this, in fact, I'm going to see if I can peel this sticker up, budge this to the other side and pull this up, and I'm going to put my me time after that. Just free floating, well, not free floating, I say free floating, using a heart or something like that. So how is everyone doing with self-isolation? Those of you that aren't going to work, I completely empathise so much more than I did before. I am going stir crazy. Like, I literally not left my house since Monday, and it's a bit much. So I completely empathise with those of you that can't leave your house. More than I did before. Like, I always knew it was rubbish for you guys, but I empathise so much more. Like, not being able to go to work is not fun. So that's Monday through Wednesday done. Thursday, see, do you see what I mean? Like, I don't have space for a full box on either of these days, and I haven't really planned that much. Maybe we should try and fit a full box on Thursday, but all I have planned to do on Thursday is a house task. But maybe I put in the house task and then a full box, and then or I take more of Thursday for me time. Maybe I find a full box. Yes, got a decision. What I'm going to do, full box down on Thursday. We're going to find a full box overlay to put on it in a second. And then in the middle, we're going to put the me time script. Yes. So this whole box is going to be for me time. Happy with that. That's a decision. But above that, we are going to use a foil. Going to leave a tiny bit of time after it, but we're going to use this for a house task. Yeah, I mean, I was coping really well until I've been off work, and now I'm not coping quite as well, but that makes sense, really. So not being able to go to work does really, really make a difference. Even if you're working from home, it's just, you guys know, you know better than I know, that it's just not the same. I'm tempted to use my vines or my florals because of the florals in this kit. What do we reckon for box overlay wise, or is there something else we want? I'll flick through. There's like different ones in each box. So like the confetti ones have different confetti type overlays underneath. So we've got confetti, we've got frames, we've got abstract, we've got mandalas / lace or whatever I call it, hearts, bows, stars, night sky, paint splatter, which are my favourite overlays, vines, florals, bees. These were like a limited edition lemons. Then there's like Halloween and Christmas, quotes, tinies, and those. They should be in the same pocket because they're both headers. I don't know why they're in different pockets. Headers go on this side, full box overlays go on this side. Any decisions about what full box overlays to use with those? Well, I'm waiting for a response, and I'm gonna jump across to the. No, we need to put my self-care activity for the day in. And I think on Thursday I might try and take a bath. we'll go for that on Thursday. Bees or florals? We've got Friday. I think I'm going to start Friday by listing my priorities, things that are important to me. That will do for that. And then, I've got both house and guide. It should be guide. Then I'm going to take some time to do a guide task. So I'm going to grab a quarter box from the kit to mark that. I think it's a really careful balance. I saw somebody post with lockdown. I saw somebody the other day post about how, yes, lockdown isn't great for a lot of people's mental health, but actually we also need to remember that the life we were living in before was not great for a lot of people's mental health, and to make sure that we don't, when we go back to some resemblance of normal life, that we don't go completely back to where we were, because actually that was not the ideal either. I think there's a lot to be learned from this lockdown about how to manage people's mental health a bit better, really. I seem to have an extra self-care sticker. It's because I've not put one on Monday. On Monday, I'm going to escape with a TV show. And I'm going to put that at the bottom of the day, except that's like my normal routine. So maybe I won't. Maybe I will escape with a TV show. To be honest, I'll probably watch the TV show while I'm doing listing photos, which isn't really escaping with it, but I'm rubbish at just sitting and watching TV. So it's fine. And on Saturday, I'm going to pop in get some fresh air straight after my morning activity, because I need to get outside at some point. So Saturday, I want to film 2 videos. I want to pack orders. I always like to put pack orders in the morning, normally because I then try and take them on a Saturday morning so that they're in the post on Saturday. But obviously I can't do that at the moment, so it's not going to happen. What I've been doing with orders is so all orders placed before Wednesday have been ready to ship for some time in envelopes, and they went into a bag on Tuesday, one or the other. And my brother picked them up, so they've been out of the house for more than 24 hours, which is how long we think COVID can live on paper. So I am making sure my customers are safe, basically. And he is posting them today, so that they've had as long as possible, away from, just in case. So after I've packed orders, I want to film. So I've got my actual plan with me to film, and then I've got my monthly for June to film as well. So I'm going to pop both of those in. To be honest, I might film them earlier in the week. Depends how twitchy I'm getting and how bored I'm getting. Because if Social is back at work, we'll have the weekend together at least. And I mean, my mum and dad are around anyway, so and I do want to spend quite a lot of time with mum and dad this week. While I'm off work. So then I'm going to film my plan with these, and then the last thing to mark on this day, or whatever day we are working with, is to do a house task. And I think I'm going to pull out a strip of washi from the kit to pop in the house task. See, I said I was planning absolutely nothing, but I've actually found lots of things to plan, so that's good. On Sunday, I want to do lots and lots of editing. And I think I might use one of these gold half box things on its side to mark editing. What's your dream job, Hetty? What were you going to start doing? I haven't rotated because of the lockdown, but other than that, it hadn't really affected my life until this. I stayed on psychiatry. All I'm hoping for is that we can still rotate in August, when we're meant to rotate jobs completely. So I would move from my foundation years into proper job. But yeah, I completely empathise with all of these people whose lives have really, really changed with lockdown, because so many people's have. And I just realised I put these the wrong way around. So, because my icon is at the same side as the icon before. What was your dream job, if you don't mind sharing? I'd love to know. I'm starting. Oh, wow. So Hetty just said that it's an animal keeper at a local children's farm, which is her first job towards becoming a zookeeper, which is absolutely amazing. That sounds amazing. I'm a big lover of animals, always have been. And so yeah, that does sound pretty amazing to me as well. Honestly, I was going to try and put another full box in, but I think I'm just going to put another half box in. I feel like I'm running low on half boxes. I might use a foiled half box, but not this foiled half box, a different foiled half box. Just one of my plainish ones to mark taking some time with my boyfriend on Sunday, because he'll possibly have been up at work all week, so I want some time with him. And that's it. That's all my plans. Oh, except I've not put in me time half the days, so let's go through and do that. Yeah, so Hetty, that sounds absolutely amazing. You'll have to tell us how it goes when you do start, because obviously things have changed quite a lot at the moment, so I can imagine it's not much fun. So it's gonna, when it opens again, you're back. That's good. At least you've got that to sort of look forward to and get excited about. I mean, there might be some announcements tomorrow, mightn't there? But I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a bit mixed about whether lockdown things should reduce or not, because I'm a bit worried about sort of people that are already not sticking to current lockdown rules, and I'm worried that if they start to lighten them, people are going to push them even more. But what are you going to do? What can you do? Let's use one of the blue foiled quarter boxes. I was looking for something to go in this space here. For the me time. Animal stickers. Okay, I'll see what I can do animal stickers wise. As they're hand drawn, like, are there any particular animals people want? I mean, I know cats and dogs are always. I don't know how good I am going to be at drawing animals, but I can try. I was going to put the me time on the sticker. Oh well, too late now. Except I still want to do that, so. Yeah, I think schools aren't going to be back. Horse hooves. See if I can do that. Yeah, that's definitely something I can do. We debated, so we said either florals or beads for the full box. I think I was leaning towards florals, so I'm going to go florals. In fact, I'm going to go vines, particularly for that box. I want this one. I mean, I've only used about 3 boxes, so 2 boxes, 3 boxes, some tiny amount of boxes. That's there. Owls. I can try. As I say, I'm not going to promise any of these, but I can certainly try and draw any of these things that people want. Cool. So that's first half of the week. Oh, now the 4 boxes there. I should have put an overlay on that while I was there. In fact, I don't know why I didn't just pull out the sheet of overlays. That would have made way more sense. Sorry, I'm whacking things. Use this one over that box. Any farm animals. Cool. So that's the first half of the week before the pen. And then we've got 3 more me times to mark in. I do want to use this blue foiled sticker here, except I feel like that's a lot of blue. But well, I actually want it the other way around so I don't cover up all of the beautiful foiling. I don't know whether Emily plans on doing more of these watercolour Wednesdays, but they were absolutely stunning when she did do it. So it's Emily of Morello Papery, those quarter boxes are from. So hopefully she'll bring them back. So that's me time on Saturday, and then last but not least on Sunday, and a overlay over this Whiskers on Kittens box, and that will be pretty much everything done before the pen. What am I looking for? Something to put the me time on. I think it needs to be something from the kit. Maybe I could pop a couple of little things, because I feel like I have not pulled out in enough of the yellow in this kit, because I adore yellow so much. So if we pop these down, and then I will get on with writing everything in. Is anybody else kind of feel like the weather is mocking us at the moment? It is so hot, and we cannot go outside, and it makes me sad. I mean, we have a garden at least, which I've been using. I say I've been using. My dad is definitely like taking advantage of the good weather. He's done so much work in the garden. He's working from home, but he was part-time anyway. So he's working from home, and my mum does lots of voluntary stuff. So she wasn't like leaving the house anyway. But yeah, they're both at home all the time now. But my dad has definitely been going out into the garden so much and taking advantage of the weather and the extra time to work on the garden. That's been good fun. So I'm just going to get on with writing everything in. And actually, I think for somebody who was like, I have no plans, when I sat down to pre-plan, I filled up this planner pretty well. I mean, it's because I've only got a week and I've got the shop and YouTube and stuff to focus on, and guide tasks and stuff. I'm trying to like get some stuff in the house done. Which makes it easier. If I'd been stuck inside for the last 9 weeks, I might be finding it more difficult to fit things in. Though I'd have probably just thrown more time into the shop, because that's what I tend to do. When I have time, I find something to fill it with. I'm not very good at not doing things. Yeah, being stuck inside is not so fun. I don't know what Friday's video is. I'm sure it's filmed. Oh, I think it might be April's memory plan with me. April memory month plan with me. What just went up? Yeah, April memory month. I can't remember whether that's filmed and edited. I think it's edited. I'll check afterwards. Might be that I have more editing to do than I remember, but I think I'm completely up to date with editing. So yeah. Hi. That's for brainstorming designs. Yeah, going outside and just smelling people smoking weed is not really what you want. When you're trying to get outside to get your bit of fresh air for the day. I possibly should decide what the twinkle is going to be next week. And, well, actually, I think I've decided I should make the twinkle for next week so that I can show it in tomorrow's video, so that people on YouTube can see what it is. I used the last twinkle last week, and it's so pretty. There's a video coming tomorrow for that week, so you'll see it then. Sorry, I've gone quiet while I'm writing because I don't know. I don't normally go quiet when I'm writing. I just felt like I needed to. For once. I think we are pretty much... Oh, bless. Yes. Jobs are definitely helpful for being able to get extra foil. Foil is amazing. Part of the reason I started making my own foiled stickers was because I felt like I was throwing too much money at other people's foil shops and they didn't have necessarily what I wanted. So I started, the whole thing started by me making stickers I wanted. And then I took them to Preston Planner Meet, and then Beth and Beth convinced me to open a shop, and the rest is sort of history. So that is where we are at. So I'm going to pop, not the headers. Oh, I should have used some of those icons, except I only decided to plan that after I'd already pulled out stickers. Let's working out what needs to go away and what's going to go in the back of my planner. So let's show you what is left in the kit so far. So got loads of the sheet left, about half the boxes, about half the 4 boxes. So I did manage to use lots of most of the washi as always. All of the ombre heart check boxes now. I've stopped using them again. All of the headers, most of the little things, and about half of that sheet as well. So they will go in the back of my planner for now. And then I will also be filming a memory plan with me with the leftovers of this kit. That's the other thing I debated marking in my planner was I might try, I don't know if it's come out yet. Ooh, we have a tea delivery.
How are you doing?
No, we're not. It's a cup collection. I mean, that's totally acceptable too.
Tea can come later, is that it?
No, I'll still drink that. My cold tea. So I was in the middle of a sentence and I've completely forgotten what it was. Jack has come to say hello. Are you going to say hello properly, Jackie? No. You're going to put one paw in and then try and break things. Oh, God, Jack. Ow. Go on, poke your head in. Good boy. Yes. Hello, Jackie. Hello, peoples. He presumably followed my dad upstairs because he loves to follow my dad around. So yeah, finished spread, foil wiggle with a cat trying to come into frame. And so if I put my hand here, will you come and rub against my hand? Yes. Good. So that's where we are at the moment with my plans. Trying to get Jack to come up and say hello properly, but he's not having it. He just wants love and affection, which is completely acceptable. To be fair, he's not really meant to go on my table, so probably shouldn't encourage it too much. Anyway, that's all I've really got for you. It's been really nice hanging out with you. I have only started going live since lockdown has been going on, and whilst lockdown's going on, we're going to have lives every other week, and then when we're back to normal, I think I'm going to try and do them once monthly. Oh, we've got a Jack paw on the desk. Yep, there we go. He's on the desk, but run off to the side. So you've now got a tail in your place. Great. Jackie. Yes, come back down, sweetheart. I know. Anyway, I better go before Jack destroys everything. Thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed hanging out with you guys, and I will hopefully see you in a couple of weeks for my next live and chat with you soon. I love Jack too. He's pretty awesome. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you all soon. Bye. Gotta wait for some people to say bye first before I go.
They can probably hear you.
I know.